Hello, Travello! My name is Lilly, and I'm the owner of iTravelForTheStars.com. I'm from Maryland in the USA, and my seasonal job allows me to travel 3 months of the year, which is amazing. I've always been attracted to cultures and history and architecture from all around the world, and have wanted to travel for as long as I could remember. So I've been lucky enough to travel to 16 countries so far, and this year I'm going to Japan and hopefully Spain and Portugal, which I'm super excited about. I decided to start a travel blog a few months ago after several years of debating it because I have a unique way of seeing the world, and I really wanted to share that with other people. If I Travel for the Stars can one day earn enough money for me to travel full-time, that would be a dream come true. I remember on my first international trip, I met this man. He was much older, and he had lived in 50 countries and was going home to the US from France. And, you know, that's just kind of where I want to be when I'm his age. So I'm an old soul, which usually means that I'm an independent thinker. I'm interested in things like culture, language, history, architecture, and just kind of the smaller things in life. I'm not interested in the most Instagrammable places, and I feel like photoshopping travel photos encourages people to travel more vainly, so I'm sharing my perspective to help combat that. I really want to put the travel focus back on culture and experience. I'm also really big on budget traveling, and I like to write about my internal struggles I have while traveling, as well as being a vegetarian and female travel. My blog has only been open for a few months, but I'm really looking forward to producing new content and growing with the travel community. I have a lot coming up on my trips to Europe as well as my local area. I'd really love to share with you the places that there are to see in DC, Maryland, Virginia, and just kind of give you a local perspective. Being a solo traveler, I tend to meet people in public or in the hostels that I'm staying at while I'm abroad, whether they be travelers or locals. Lately, I've been connecting with people via Travello, so I'm really looking forward to going abroad and seeing what the app has to offer for me there. I have an entire world of a bucket list, but Japan has been on that list for so long and has been so high up that I am just so excited to go there this autumn and finally get to see the culture firsthand, but also get to know the locals, and I'm really looking forward to having Travello help me with that. So my advice to other travelers would be to meet more people while you're on vacation or abroad, and just don't focus just on their culture. Get to know them as a person. Get to know their interests and take the time to develop a friendship with them. Also take your time getting to know the place that you're in. Take in the smells and the local atmosphere and just stay a few hours at a cafe. Just walk around. Remember to look up and around and go down different paths and get off the beaten path and really get to know the area that you're in. So before I close, I have 5 tips to saving money on and for a trip. So number 1, keeping track of your expenses is key. I'm old-fashioned and I'm good with numbers, so I can use Excel, and that's not for everyone. You can also use an app or an online service to help you organize everything. Just make sure that the money you have, the money you're getting, the money you need, and the money you're spending is all kept in one place. So number 2, use the 30-day rule for spending. I am a huge spender and I've saved so much this year by using this rule. So you put your material items on the back burner and think about it for 30 days. And the idea is that after 30 days, you'll realize that you don't actually want the item or you'll forget about it. So that's helped me so much this year with saving. Number 3, take the time to research your flights. If you can, look at different departure dates and look at different airports as well. Look on different websites, and if you can, wait it out. Flight prices fluctuate so much, and keeping your eye on them can help you score a huge deal. So number 4, stay in hostels. A lot of people can be intimidated by sharing accommodation with strangers, but hostels are actually a really great way to meet other travelers, and you can save a lot of money, and I mean an insane amount of money by staying in a hostel. Many hostels also have private rooms that can be cheaper than a hotel room, so definitely just keep looking into them. Number 5, always compare prices, and this is for everything, but my tip is specifically for transportation and day trips. look for different routes and which one is cheapest or has the best value, meaning, it takes less time. So ask yourself questions like, is there a bus that'll be cheaper than a train? Is there another way I can get from here to here? And look into different methods to getting from A to B. So for some longer and more expensive trips, a pre-planned trip from a tour group may actually be surprisingly less expensive. So you might want to look into that as well. So those are my top 5. I never would have gotten where I have without budgeting. So I really hope that my tips helped you as well. Alright, so I'm going to head out now. And again, my name is Lily. I'm the owner of iTravelForTheStars.com. I'm on Instagram and Twitter and of course Travello, so make sure to follow me and let me know if you need any help with your travel plans because I'd love to help you. Thanks so much for watching and I hope you guys have a beautiful day.